I think this is also implied that people could hire us for other funerals. So, like, if somebody's grandma died and they want to
Right, yeah, I don't
show
give...
up.
As long as the check clears, baby. I shit here, I wipe there, and there, and there.
I know Mercury's still in retrograde. Are you still feeling it? I killed a man in the cornfield on the back roads.
I shit, you shit, everybody shit. You never have to be anything.
I mean, I try to be a lot of things, but they told me that I couldn't be a cryptid. They said that I officially couldn't be a cryptid.
Because you're human?
Well, I said that
Too big?
They said I was too
stupid?
big. Too
Right off the bat,
too
baby.
big and too stupid to be a cryptid.
Oh, does it hurt to hear both? Would you have rather just had one?
I would have rather be told I was too big to be a cryptid than too stupid to be a cryptid, because that implies that I'm bigger than Paul Bunyan.
Uh-huh.
Somehow.
Paul Bunyan's a cryptid?
He has to be, right?
No.
And what is he?
A big man, a giant.
Is he? So he's real.
Yeah, he's in Wisconsin Dells. I watched him. I went to his restaurant and then I watched him do a show.
Really, you watched the
underwhelming.
The Paul Bunyan do a show.
That's what I was told.
I don't think it was the Paul Bunyan. He's a cryptid.
He's a crip. Paul Bunyan's a crip.
He does have that blue ox.
I mean, that's
tell me that he isn't.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can dispute it.
Yeah, do you miss that Vince Staples song featuring Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, that one was hard.
That one was tight. Paul Bunyan really throwing down the hard R on the N word though, which
yeah.
But I feel like as a cryptid,
cryptid,
I feel like as a cryptid, you can say whatever you want.
I mean,
if people don't know if you're real or not, can you say whatever you want?
Probably. I think it's more, you can say whatever you want. You just got to be ready for someone to check you on it. And
you're going to constantly be vibe checked if you're a cryptid.
I don't think it's...
They told me that I was going to be submitted to constant vibe checks if I was going to be a cryptid.
Yeah, you're obsessed with vibe checks and they rarely happen.
People just don't vibe check me enough. And
people
maybe
try
that's
not to vibe with you or around you or near you.
Because my vibe is too high
Big
for
and stupid.
everyone.
Go to www.thedapperdads.com. You can anonymously submit if Slim is big and or stupid. Tell us what you think. You can say if I'm big or stupid too, but I'm just not. So don't waste your time. I won't reid those ones.
No, we'll just delete those right away.
Yeah, never deleted a message from the website. Have not read a couple, if we're going to be honest. We have a couple that we can or cannot read. We'll have to see. That'll be at the end of the episode if you're tuning in for the first time on 119.
119. Welcome to the show.
God, the numbers don't matter anymore.
They don't do anything.
Stupid.
I'm
Where's
slim.
200? I'm not slim. Hey.
It's true.
I'm small and smart. This guy can't take a little bit of criticism. Oh no, not the hands that we don't.
The hands.
Oh no,
Fuck
not
this
the
weird
hands.
orange juice you've been spitting in all week.
Hey, talk in the microphone, idiot.
Fuck the branding. Fuck
this
the cups.
Is not the orange juice I prefer.
It's gross. I'm taking a cigarette.
Oh wow, this guy thinks he runs the fucking show. But if you think you run the show, email dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com.
We're still looking for an intern. We would love to have a fall intern. Going into the winter
I was
intern.
gonna say it's like
your basic job as a winter intern is going to be picking us up from the house in an already heated car and taking us to the studio.
Is that an intern or is that like
a chauffeur?
Yeah.
Well, what about Tristan?
Oh, R.I.P.
Is he dead?
Without us in your life, you're always dead.
I mean, yeah, he had that great weekend with us, driving us around and making us cookies, and then it's
then he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it happen, and we definitely missed the funeral.
Yeah, we had things to do. We're busy people. Call 4027-DAPPER. That's 402-732-7737. Tell us your thoughts on your funeral. What you want, what you don't want. We love to talk about funerals.
Let us know if you want us to come to your funeral.
Yeah, we are very busy, so if you could book it in advance.
We're offering funeral packages now.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the website and go to dapperdadspodcast.com/shop and look for the funeral.
dapperdadads.com. God damn it. Now we have to scrap the whole episode.
Scrap the whole brand, start over
Yeah,
again.
now we're just Dapper Dads. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't. It's not as official without the on the front of it. The dapperdadads.com/shop.
The with 6 E's.
pick out the funeral package, and while you're there, go ahead and take a look at the nice sweaters that we have coming up for these unusually cold temperatures around here. It somehow went straight from summer to winter automatically. Isn't it supposed to, it's going to be like 4 degrees on Monday or something like that? Like it's going to be it's going to be fuck no, it's going to be cold as fuck on Monday. Like Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be historically.
I got to go to Chicago
lows.
Tuesday.
That's what they're like. Stay out of Chicago. They're closing Chicago on Tuesday.
No, I have to go.
No, it's going to be closed.
Baby Keem.
No, Baby Keem's he died coming into Chicago.
He canceled the first show, which is the show before Chicago, so I'm on edge.
He caught the cold front and he got frozen into a solid block of ice.
Baby?
Yeah, they put the baby out in the cold and he froze too fast because he's a baby and he's not a man. He doesn't have the muscles to deal with the cold.
Well, that's upsetting. Yeah, what's the funeral package then? What are our options? We both show up. That's
no,
the top option?
There's tiers. I feel like for the first.
I thought you meant there's like you pay a little more, we cry.
Yeah, well, that's one of the tiers. Yeah, there's the basic package. Tier 1.
Okay.
Tier 1 is, let's say, $500.
Okay.
Tier 1's $500. Oh, this is the basic package. We show up dressed in all black.
Can change.
Prices are set to change whenever the fuck we feel like it, especially when right before we punch your card through. Show up dressed dapper to the funeral. We will shake hands with no more than 3 of your family members.
Friends included.
Whoever's standing in the line.
Whoever's around.
Whoever we
get to pick 3 people.
Yeah, whoever we make eye contact with.
We're going too big. The first tier, one person that looks like one of us shows up, and you can say it is.
So you can't even guarantee that we'll show up to the funeral.
No, this is the very first tier. This is your bottom line, our lowest package. We're not even going to say a price because we're still figuring it out. But you get one lookalike of one of us. They show up. They're a little off with everything.
Yeah,
they dress up for this. We're dressing up.
They're wearing a black Dapper Dad's shirt.
Right. The branding will be very important.
They're going to be wearing the sweatpants.
Yeah, the sweatpants.
I think I figured out the secret to the picture of the sweatpants.
Did you?
I think, because I spent some time studying it, but I couldn't really see what it could possibly be. The only thing I could possibly think is that it's not you in the sweatpants.
Oh, it's me in the sweatpants.
Is it you in the sweatpants? Yeah. Are you not wearing underwear?
I don't remember.
I did some enhancing. I didn't see an erection at all.
Yeah, there's no erection in those.
Oh, thank God.
They're boner proof.
I was looking and I was like, God, I hope he doesn't have an erection in these.
Big erection. I was just tucking it up. Yeah, go look at that picture and tell us what's up with it.
So what's the next tier? What's the next package?
The next tier is 2 lookalikes. Okay. So you get the Dapper Dads. It's not us. It looks pretty close. Whatever we could find.
The dashing dudes will show up.
Right. It's something similar. You can tell people. I mean, you're gonna be dead. People probably won't be paying that much attention.
I mean, I'm actually already dead. Every bit of Slim's dialogue that's put into the podcast is actually pieced together from old recordings. Right. Slim died 33 episodes ago.
Yeah, he lucky son of a bitch. Next tier, one of us for real. And then
one lookalike, whichever one's of it.
No, just I won't be seen with a lookalike of you.
I feel like you would prefer to be seen with a lookalike.
I gotta meet him, but I'm not gonna.
I feel like you would like a lookalike more than you like me.
Well, then I'm not gonna.
He's not an act-alike.
I'm not gonna go to a funeral with him. I'll go have a couple post-funeral beers with him.
Well, that's what you do after the funeral. That's got to be in the next tier up. We will offer to
drink we're
at
getting
the
up.
Funeral.
So 3rd tier, you get one of us for real. No one, just one of us. You don't get to pick either. I'm not gonna have this shit where people like one of us more than the other one. And if you do try to pick, then we're gonna send the other one.
Yeah. So don't ever say which one you want.
Yeah, you'll be dead. It doesn't matter. There's also a huge asterisk. That's just none of this.
I think this is also implied that people could hire us for other funerals. So like if somebody's grandma died and they want the
yeah, I don't give as long as the check clears, baby.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, baby. I'll show up and make an appearance and I'll sign some tits at a funeral, baby, as long as the check clears.
Next tier is both of us normal, and then I think everything else is just like add-ons. Like we'll shake 3 hands. 3 hands, 5 hands.
Make up one nice sounding story about you.
Yeah,
to tell your wife or grandma or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Wife or grandma.
Man, I remember me. Man, I remember me and this. Me and insert customer name here. I'm looking at the sheet of things I'm supposed to read off. Man, I remember when me and Dapper Dad's fan number 742 rented that hotel room.
We'll also be taking long inhales of cigarettes between
cigarettes.
Yeah, between not that many words. Gonna space it out real big. Because it's all time, too. Like, you get, like, a 3-minute story.
I remember he was so starstruck when he met us that he
pissed his pants.
He sold his wedding ring, and he bought that hotel room and those very, very nice hookers for us. And he did all the hookers did blow off of his hard on while we fucked the hookers. It was so wonderful, and he told us that you were just the best wife in the entire world that he had ever had.
But we're talking to the grandma.
Yeah, we're talking to grandma about it. Oh, that's weird. No,
but we're like, you're the best wife. We're really bad.
I'll tell a guy's wife if he was, letting hookers snort blow off of his boner in a lifetime. But I won't tell his grandma, man. His grandma doesn't deserve to hear that.
Just meant we get. I mean, what are we gonna get? A sealed envelope with pictures and stuff. I'm guessing once I get there. Yeah. First woman I see, I'm like, you're a great wife to him. He was a great
Turns out it's
wife
his
to
mistress
you.
That showed up.
Yeah, I really shake things up.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
tension
an add-on.
already.
We can, if you want some fucking action.
Oh yeah,
not
you
to
want
have
some
just
drama.
Another stale wedding. We can really shake things up.
It's a wedding. I thought this was a funeral.
What's the difference?
Right. That old ball and chain, you can't run away like you used to. The only thing I do these days is run out of beer.
There it is. I was gonna grab it, but we got it. Yeah, the one thing we won't run out of at your funeral is beer. We'll be drinking beers heavily.
The entire time.
And then I mean, you can pitch other things to us. We've got plenty of add-ons. But I mean, we'll work with rates. Just get in there. Again, if you're interested, you need to let us know when you're planning on dying and being buried, because we're
very busy people.
Yeah, I got a lot of concerts.
We got a lot of. I got a lot of sitting
drinking
around on my ass and smoking weed.
I'd like to sleep and yeah. So,
but a couple funeral beers before bed really knock you out.
Sleep on the graveyard. Anyway, tweet at us at dapperdadads. Tell us about your funeral. Just
tweet it.
Yeah,
tweet what you want at your funeral.
Tell us how you think you're gonna die.
Do we
when.
grief bang widows at funerals? Is that part of the package we can offer?
No, that's disrespectful.
Why is that disrespectful?
To fuck the dead man's wife at
He's
his funeral.
Dead.
No, you fuck any other woman.
Any other woman?
Yeah, that wants to have sex and is over 18.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what if his hot just graduated college daughter is there and she wants to grief bang? That's fine.
Yeah.
But what if his wife wants when's the next time she's going to get some action? She doesn't know her husband's dead.
We'll call her later.
What if she wants it then? What if she's paying for the package and she wants it then?
Well, then she needs to add it on.
What if she adds it on?
The widowmaker.
The widow has to add on to the package?
Yeah.
And we call it the widowmaker?
Apparently.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know how we go with the one thing we say and don't try to workshop it at all?
No, I won't workshop anything.
So yeah, if your significant other is going to die and you want us to be at the funeral, we're working out the packages. Again, just tell us if you want to fuck us.
And we will work out our package at your funeral if you want us to.
If you want us to hang dong at the funeral, I'm not above it, but it's going to be a pretty
I'll
price.
always honor it.
Especially at a cold funeral where we're waiting for the ground to thaw.
Yeah, a real icy funeral. We're all coming in and hanging up our coats, and that weird funeral director is taking our coats and putting them in a room that I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So then I want to go leave the funeral because everything's really heavy.
A package I'll throw out there is I pick the music because I want to do a dry run. I'm obsessed with funeral songs. We've talked about this a lot. I talk about it all the time in my real life. Constantly think about it when I hear certain songs. I'm like, this is a perfect funeral song. So I'll do a dry run of songs for my funeral. But you may be people will be like, wow, he had a great taste in music. I'm not even maybe. People would be like, wow, this is a stunning music
is impeccable.
Selection.
This man was a god.
So you'll look cooler. Yeah, people will be like, oh, wow, I wish we would have hung out and listened to music more. But yeah, I would love a dry run to see because I'm obsessed with the build up. When do you know what I mean? When do you drop the bangers?
Maybe, how about some Saturday when we're bored and we got nothing to do? We just do a run through of what we want our funerals. Yeah.
I'm scared once you do it, it's real.
Is it kind of
freak me the fuck out?
Like that King of the Hill where they built their own coffins and they started sleeping in them because they made them really comfy.
I just watched that one.
That's a good one. I was just reading an article today about the Lutefisk episode.
Yeah.
And how very Minnesota it is, all the Minnesota references they throw into it. Yeah, the Stinky Man.
Yeah, I've been using your Hulu to watch King of the Hill.
Yeah, with
so many episodes. You forget that fucker was on forever.
And so many good ones that you forget about until you start watching it.
What's the good season? You know what I mean? Because I'll watch Workaholics or It's Always Sunny and shit like that on Hulu. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what's the my favorite season. And with King of the Hill, I was like, wow, they're really spread all over the place.
Right.
This shit was like
the
underrated.
The later ones kind of are hit or miss. I would say the last like 3 or 4 seasons.
Like 13 seasons,
something
or
like
something?
that. I'd say like but
I'd
say at least like kind of like Simpsons, like 2 through 9 or 10 was.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking.
There was, like where Dale gets caught in the Megalomart.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
And he finds out Chuck Mangione's living inside of it.
Yeah. The fucking the reoccurring shit they had in that show. It's
where Hank gets locked in the
shit.
Alamo overnight. Why did I steal the hat?
Yeah. What was the one I was just watching? I can't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking.
I could sit here for like at least an hour and just ramble off all the funny shit in King of the Hill that I always love.
It's underrated.
Where Dale finally loves America and he becomes like obsessed
That's like
with
one of the
laws.
best ones for
and
sure.
And Hank gets female on his driver's license and he's down at the DMV fighting
Such
it.
a good one. Yeah, this isn't the King of the Hill podcast. If there is one.
If there isn't, we should start one.
Yeah, there probably is. There's podcasts for everything. 500,000 podcasts actively right now.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that we have to carry the weight of being the best one.
I know. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I fucked up my back.
I
Carrying
ran
this
out of beer.
podcast.
Go to Instagram at dapperdadspodcast and put some hearts and some photos. Drop that emoji that we picked in the comments. If you don't remember what it is, then you're not a true fan. Go to Patreon, www.patreon.com/dapperdads. We just got violent. We're going to leave it at that. Go do the thing. You'll get the shit. Everybody likes it. No one talks about it, but everybody likes it.
Yeah, everybody who's done it says they like it.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything bad about it.
I've heard it's very bingeable, which I don't recommend ever binging anything we do.
No,
that will alter
but
your
apparently some people
beliefs.
just binge the hell out of us because like we'll talk because like people will get. Here's what I've noticed with this: people get into us. They get into us real hot and heavy.
Hard.
They get into us too
heavy
hard.
petting.
They don't. It's kind of like when you get into a new show and you just like watch the whole thing in 2 days and then you're like,
fucked yourself.
Yeah, you're like, great. Now I gotta wait a year for something else.
Right.
We have so much.
Luckily, we're here every Friday without ever
stopping.
Not having.
Obviously, we've never not
up.
Put something
every
out
other
for you
podcast.
guys.
I swear to God, every other podcast has like taken a break or missed the episode. I swear to God, we're the only ones.
Yeah. So
fact check it, you piece of shit.
Yeah, fact check it. So next time, and when's the last time anybody in your life has been consistent for over 2 years for you, the listener? This is me, Slim, reaching out to you, talking to you right now. Whatever. Are you driving in your car? Are you
at work?
Are you at work? Are you meal prepping?
Are you naked?
Are you working out?
Are you working out naked?
Are you jacking off to this right now? Are you pleasuring yourself to the Dapper Dad's
Do you think?
sweet, brassy vocal tones?
Do you think that happened?
Let's talk in our sexiest voice for a minute for our listeners. Damn it, you stole my thing.
Yeah,
I was going to do it.
Stepping on each
You
other's
piece of shit. I can't believe it. This is how
long.
the tension happens in the show.
Here, do you want to? Let's rewind it. Wipe it back.
So
Let's talk in our sexiest.
let's talk in our sexiest voices. So
everybody. Oh, Slim made a funny. Slim made a funny callback to something most people don't get.
What you gonna do?
See, I knew if we expand on Little Caesar's little voice, there's something there.
Yeah, you're the man, baby.
That's getting meatwadish.
I'm trying to think. I used to love that show. I'm trying to think of something Meatwad would say that I could say in that voice. Well, it's funny. I don't get it. But it's funny. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Little Meatwad for you.
Little Meatwad for you. If anyone has audio recordings of Little Caesar from Little Caesar's Pizza, besides saying pizza,
yeah. If he's ever
We
said
don't.
anything, I feel like he's
probably
had
a commercial where he said at least.
Come
one
on
of them.
down, get yourself a stuffed crust and ready for $5 all the time. Pizza.
Yeah, there's got to be. I would imagine at some
Aqua
point.
Teen Hunger Force Little Caesars mashup commercial that we never got.
At some point,
Come get some fucking pizza.
At some point, someone was probably like, "Yeah, let's have him say some other shit," and then they realized it was a terrible.
Yeah, and then
mistake.
they kept getting people coming into the vocal booth trying to cut the voice, and it was horrible and nightmarish, and people's eyes started bleeding, and there was some horrible things that happened in the vocal booth that day. The equipment, they said it was fried at over 50,000 volts, which was insanity. Once the man,
if anyone has those,
it was the spirit of Little
recordings.
Caesar being channeled into the studio booth that damaged the equipment and the souls.
Want to see what he would look like in real life.
I mean, like, I feel like if we just popped a quick Google, it's got to be on. Like,
No.
just type in
I mean,
real
like
life
how
of-
tall?
I'm thinking like Danny DeVito height.
I feel like it'd be shorter.
Like 3 feet tall? Like, is he a dwarf?
Oh, he's definitely a dwarf.
Like, so you think he's like 3 feet tall?
It's a pizza goblin. And he only wears that fucking
the toga. Yeah.
I just
how come we haven't worn togas before?
Speak for yourself.
I mean, like for this or
for this,
yeah, or like for us or whatever. We've never done like that's just like
I don't know which one's weird.
Like the dads,
do it for the show.
Like
do it just for us.
Like the dads,
like a toga party.
Yeah,
are we in the 80s?
Yeah, why not? Why not do a toga party?
It feels offensive.
Everything else is like the 80s. We got a celebrity president. Cocaine's back. There's an opioid crisis. Reaganomics. Rush is the enemy.
Rush?
Yeah, Rush has always been the enemy. Fuck Geddy Lee.
Yeah. Fucking Neil Peart. Let's
He is the greatest drummer of all time. Who's the greatest drummer of all time?
Not Neil Peart.
Then who?
I don't know. Me.
I just go to your I just go to your garage. You have a super nice new setup. I'm totally unfamiliar with.
That's the thing. I don't need all the bells and whistles.
Just need the basic little set.
Yeah. I just need a kick drum and my heartbeat.
And you just keep it in pocket. Once you get in the pocket and you get in the groove, there's no stopping you.
Yeah, I know. I played for 13 hours the other day.
I believe you.
It's 2 days.
I believe that you would play for 13 hours if you could.
Sometimes. The temperature in the garage is just never right.
Get you that. We got to get a practice space so we can do this properly.
Yeah, with all the money we make.
And by that,
this.
I mean we should rent out a storage space and just put
Sleep in it? Live in it?
Yeah.
Shit in it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever shit in that storage space?
No, but I wanted to. Yeah, you asked me.
I demanded that you. I would have shit in it.
Yeah, you know what it was? I tried to squeeze one out when I was in there and I couldn't. I tried.
You hate to see it. You hate to open up that garage door and see you in an empty.
I had nervous ass. I couldn't get a shit out.
Nervous ass.
Yeah, and
wow.
I had someone with me too, and I was like, go in the truck, and they were like, why? And I was like, I just got to.
You should have had them spread your ass cheeks.
This was not the
type.
Not the type of friend that spreads your ass cheeks.
That's not a friend then.
Would you spread my ass cheeks in this situation?
Yes.
So if you're telling me
that petty,
so you're telling me in this specific situation that only you and I know what was going on. So those listeners are totally alienated.
They
in all
usually
of this.
are.
You would, if I could not have gotten a
drunk.
shit out. No, but we're because this was at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, you don't get drunk at 3 or 4 in the afternoon?
Not traditionally when I'm not with you, but if I'm going to be with you, I might as well.
Yeah, we would have been drunk.
So
you mean you wouldn't sit in that smoking cigarettes in that storage locker drinking beers until time was up and then work out a little dookie?
See, that's from I didn't have you there to encourage me and squeeze my butt cheeks.
I don't know how you live a day without me and my guidance.
I tried to text you, but then you don't like texting me back. I text you, help me, please. I don't know what I'm doing. And then you just respond days later.
No, I get everyone at the party to text you just help in all caps.
Hell.
Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Something I wanted to bring up. I was watching a true crime show. And this lady hired someone to kill her ex-husband. And it was all discovered because the man was in the bushes and he shot the guy. Mm-hmm. The husband ended up living. But the assassin left something in the bushes that tracked it right back to him.
A dookie.
Yeah, he took a big shit.
He took a big shit in the bushes.
In the bushes. Shot the guy. The guy went to the hospital, lived. They went back to where it happened. They found a shit in the bushes, and they traced it back to this guy.
How were they able to trace it back to him? What's
DNA.
The science behind it?
DNA.
Is there DNA in shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
I've heard that before with other, people shitting on, other shit. Shitting on shit. And
so this dude took a shit at a crime scene, and they were able to trace him back because of his shit.
Right.
And they locked him up. Mm-hmm. And so this guy went to court.
Well, the funniest thing is they have him in confession, and you can watch it, and they're like, at one point they're like, so if we went there we wouldn't find anything of yours? You've never been there? And he's like, no. They keep going with it, and then it gets to the point where it clicks that he's like, oh, they found the shit.
They found where I shit.
So he's like, actually, now I'm thinking about it, one day I was jogging by that area, and nature called, and they're like, well, what did you do? And he was like, oh, I took a shit in some bushes. And they're like, you took a shit in the bushes? And they're like, yeah. And then there was something with I think he wiped and left that there.
Okay.
And they were like, did you wipe? Did you clean up? And he was like, yeah. And they're like, with what? And he was like, a towel. And they're like, so you had the towel?
While
and he's
you
like,
were running?
I found the towel. And they're like, you found the towel in the bushes where you took the shit? But my biggest thing is like, imagine hiring someone. Say you're married. Like they had a kid. They had like a nice marriage. They had a kid. Then they had a shitty marriage. No pun intended. And then she wanted him out of the picture. They had 50-50 custody. It seemed like the guy never did anything bad. I don't know their life story.
But she wanted him killed.
Right. She hired a man to kill him. So you hire a person to kill your wife, your estranged, divorced ex-wife.
Bitch.
And that man shits in the bushes before he shoots her.
I said because then I'm going to jail.
Yeah, she like collapsed in court when they charged her. I forgot what they charged her with, but like life in prison or something.
I was gonna say probably attempted manslaughter or something.
Yeah,
like
she got
because what does it fall under when you hire someone to kill someone else?
I think it's like it's its own thing, like
it's its own like
murder for hire. Whatever the fuck. I think it's its own. I think it's like even
its own
crazier
category
than a lot of shit.
She fainted. What did she think they were just gonna let her?
Yeah, she was so full of shit. Unlike the assassin, am I right? But imagine that's what takes you down. You hire someone to kill someone for you, and they shit in the bushes.
I'm gonna find whatever network in prison I gotta use to get the no pun intended shit beat out of this guy. It's gonna happen because like
it feels like at least one of these puns have been intended.
Yeah, some of them may have been intended.
Dapper Dad's all puns are.
It's like a little shit. It's always
also being like, what fucking level of assassin are you or hitman? Where like. That's just common sense. Because I haven't been paid to kill anyone.
But I feel like you don't.
And I wouldn't shit in the bushes.
But I feel like you
shit in the bushes. Shit in the bushes. But like,
please don't tell me where the bus.
But like, you think what are you gonna do? Blow your spot? They're gonna see you leaving the bushes? Fine, kill them somewhere else.
Right. It's like if the
or clean up your shit. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like a good hitman brings a baggie along with him at least. Yeah. Something to shit in. Piss.
Out?
I mean, piss is one thing. Piss
maybe you just don't eat for a while.
Yeah, maybe you're just But how? What is this? This was my first murder for hire. Like he had no.
Feels like because I wish I had more facts. Because I wonder if I can pop a Google. Her name was Diana Lovejoy. I specifically remember.
Okay, so you can remember the woman's. Look at give me some pictures. I want to see the picture of the man that took the shit.
I'm gonna type in Diana Lovejoy poop. You know what I mean?
Turns out there's a porn parody of it.
Something says dirt road. They're right. They got the puns.
Turns out I'm the bushes.
But like, yeah, I mean, hiring anyone to do an illegal thing and then they shit and it gets you blown. Oh, the cover of this magazine says "Poops, Shoots, and Leaves" is the title of the magazine that's
like the name of the publication. That's the magazine that's constantly
put out. The magazine is the San Diego Reader.
Oh, I was gonna say
"Poops, Shoots, and Leaves." That's the headline,
and it's about this particular case.
Yeah, it's about her because like I'd heard about it before.
How bad do you think this guy had to shit?
It's gotta be the worst you've ever had to shit.
Because I was listening back because traditionally every Friday I listen to all the new stuff that comes out and I listen to our show. I just give it a listen, and we were talking about holding our shits in and our ability to hold shits in. And if this is your first episode popping in. Drama's notorious for being able to hold a shit and held in a shit for a whole 5 hours coming back from Minneapolis. Yeah, it was 8 because we had to drive back from Minneapolis and then Minneapolis. Yeah. And then where we saw Chuck D. And then
that's not even where that happened.
I know.
Holy cow, this guy gets it.
This guy knows what the fuck's happening. He's got the juice, ladies and gentlemen. But no, so I feel like if this was okay, because like I feel like if you were going to go kill somebody, even if this was your first hit, like you're going to be able to hold in that shit. How bad did you have to shit to where you couldn't hold it in? And it wasn't even just a quaint little shit that could have blown away in the breeze. I know. Such a shit where it had to be left.
I wish that there
was a photo of the shit that we could see for reference.
Because
they took pictures.
There's a photo of like the area, but it's just like a little.
No, I need to see a picture of the shit, and then I need today's newspaper next to it for size reference, so I can see how big of a shit.
I need a $1 bill.
Was it a solid shit? Was it a liquidy pile?
It has to be liquidy, right? Like it has to be explosive diarrhea. If you can't hold it and you think you just shit your pants because your pants come with you. Because apparently he was laid down on his stomach like a sniper and the ex-husband was with his friend and they walked out and he saw something and then they both ran in opposite directions and the guy shot like 6 times. One hit him. He went to the hospital. He ended up being fine.
Yeah.
So the guy was like lying on his stomach. You think you
could have just
lay
shit.
in that spot because if you're like that makes it seem like he's like a trained sniper.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that there's
because I mean I've read before from like because you know me checking out the weird Reddit videos real late at night, like hitmen of Reddit, like that's a thing, you know. But like I've read where like dudes have laid there for like 14, 16 hours and just like piss their pants and shit their pants because it's, like,
if you're like
being
trained, that's what you're supposed to do, not just blast a hot dude. Like imagine if the guy, if your target comes out and you're blasting a hot shit in the bush. It's like,
God!
Hold on a minute.
Can you stand there on your cell phone for a minute, bud? I gotta finish wiping.
Just shooting
with a towel I found in the bushes.
Here is I'm not finding a lot of information, but it does have.
We're gonna have to make it up. Then.
It does have it written down, like the detective interrogating him, and it says.
Read it back to me like a 1920s black and white style detective.
It says, "Have you ever taken a dump out there in the woods, like a shit? I'm being serious right now." Suddenly, McDavid seemed to realize he was in trouble. "I know what you're talking about now," he said, taken aback, but still careful. Detective Stallman replied, "You do?" "Yeah." "Okay, explain it." "I was on the dirt road just running along. Then I did have to shit." "That explains it." "Where did you start your run from?" "I'm not even sure because I parked my Jeep and..." "You're saying September 1st you went for a run back there?" "Yeah, that's where, because I did take a shit there." His mind was racing. "I was really feeling bad, and it was a short run because I got lost. After I shit, I went back to my Jeep. I'm not sure what street it was on." This isn't even a good lie.
No, like this is the worst type of lie.
And you think, like, even if you're like, okay, I shit, they're never going to figure it out. It looks like an animal shit or it's not an identifiable shit.
Then,
you think just in case, if you're a hitman,
you would have an alibi made up.
Yeah.
You would have
like I was on a run. I
up.
started here. I ended here. I shit here. I wiped there and there.
Found a towel in the bushes.
Towel.
Keep a towel wrapped around my neck when I run for the sweat.
Just
I sweat a lot.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of stories
ran
about
out
people.
of socks and underwear to wipe with, had to use my sweat towel.
The only thing I run out of is beer.
Hey, then that's why they call them cougars.
Hey, nobody gets it.
I just can't wait till someone comes out and kicks me in the jaw.
But yeah, I've heard of like runners having to like shit. Like
my dad would constantly.
Your dad
come
loved
home.
to run and shit.
He loved to shit in the woods because he would just come home. Because this guy would come home and he'd be all beat up and bruised up, like if he's walking around. I don't even care. I'll tell it a million times because it's so shocking and awful. Because like I remember one time he was walking around, he just had bruises all over his legs. I was like, "What the fuck happened to you? Did you get jumped?" He was like, "Oh no, I was taking kind of. I was taking a shit in the woods," and he had his pants around his ankles and he was trying to maneuver and take his pants off so he could use his underwear to wipe because he used both of his socks and he still needed more.
You think he was sitting or standing to wipe?
He was I don't want to think about it, but I feel like if the position he was in, he was probably standing.
You gotta, if you're shitting in the woods.
If you're shitting in the woods, you gotta stand and wipe. There's no sitting and wiping out in the woods. There's no sitting and wiping in God's nature.
There's nowhere to sit.
There
You're
is,
sitting
but
on a
you ain't wiping.
Tree?
Yeah, just sit on a tree stump and just evenly part your butt cheeks on either side of it and just scrape your way down it. But no, and then he tripped over his pants while he was trying to get them off so he could use his underwear to wipe and got banged up pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's risky to shit in
nature. If you're listening to the show, everybody, and your dad's coming home covered in bruises talking about stories about how he shit in the woods, get him some help. Don't do what I did.
Or if your dad's trying to lie about where his bruises come from.
And he says they're from shitting in the woods. Yeah, if he's lying, you know he got him from shitting in the woods.
Your mom has a black eye, but it's not from domestic abuse. It's from her shitting in the woods
and falling over her dress and funny lady underwear she's wearing.
Bloomers.
I don't know. Her bloomers are all out because she's shitting in the woods with her bloomers out for some reason.
But again, imagine a thing as crazy as hiring someone to kill someone for you.
Which is, to me, it's kind of a pussy way out. Because like if you want somebody dead bad enough, you're gonna do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not advocating violence. I'm not advocating hurting people. I'm just saying if you want someone dead bad enough, you're gonna do it yourself. It's kind of a pussy way out to be like, let me buy.
Well, there's that thing recently where
because the blood's still on your hands.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I want to know how much this guy got paid. I think she had to cheap out, right?
Yeah, I feel like this guy
This
guy came from that little booklet of coupons you get in the mail in that envelope, and you're looking through it, and you're finding like Happy Walk coupons, like windows, and then like Hitman 4 hire with the number 4 in the phone number.
Hitman for Sal instead of sale. Like, is it even for sale? If it's a service?
I'm a good hitman. I spend a lot of time alone, if you know what I mean.
But like even being in prison and someone like, what'd you do? Oh, I tried to have my ex-lover murdered. Oh, what happened? My guy had to take a shit, and he left.
He took a shit at the scene of the crime.
Do you think they white chalked the shit?
Yeah, but they still did it like an outline of a body.
No, that's just what it looked like. Huge shit.
Oh my, yeah, it's so big of it. Yeah, that's the thing. If it was just a quaint little shit, maybe nobody would have noticed. But since he left a gigantic man-sized pile of shit, they immediately had to use it as a hunch in the investigation.
I want to interview that man and be like, "What did you eat?"
I was gonna say, let's get this guy on the deep dives.
Yeah, how long were you there? How long were you staked out? When did the shit hit? And how long were you able to hold off on it before you were like, I have to?
Do you think we could get a phone interview with him from prison, or do you think we could actually like go out there Mindhunter style and interview him with all the equipment?
That's what we do.
Yeah, interview.
I gotta know what happened with the man.
I gotta know what happened with the poop, buddy. You gotta tell me what happened with the shit when you tried to kill that guy.
Do you think about?
And you fired 6 rounds and only grazed him on the side. What kind of shot are you?
Well, yeah.
There's many things that indicate this man is a discount hitman. He's not a good shot. He shit on the job.
Yeah, not just shit on the job. Left the shit
at the job. Because it's one thing to poop at your job. It's another thing to poop and then just put so much toilet paper on top and not flush the toilet on your last day as a sign of fuck you guys.
Yeah, I have so many questions, and I feel like it's got to be like if someone tried to kill me, this is like the best case scenario though. Like the guy lived, he didn't. I think he was in the hospital for a bit. It's unpleasant. He got shot, but imagine that, like getting back on the dating scene and being like, yeah, my ex was crazy. I know a lot of guys say it, but my ex, she tried to have me murdered. Luckily, the guy took a shit while waiting to kill me, and they were able to track him down.
Well, there's a video I saw of this guy one time where they were interviewing him about how a similar situation. His wife hired someone to come kill. I'm starting to notice something here.
Everybody has to shit.
Everybody
poops.
Everybody poops, and everybody's wife wants their husband dead.
Oh yeah.
Don't get married because then they instantly want you dead. That's what changes. They're like, marriage changes people. Yeah, because they instantly want you dead.
Jail.
Just like jail. I'll have what she's having.
Oh, hitman, that shit.
And that's why they call them cougars. So, that noise all of a sudden sounded high and panicky all of a sudden, and my nervousness went up, and now I would like to have a sparkling water to calm myself down because my nerves are shot.
We only drink sparkling grape juice on this podcast.
I'm gonna have to go get some sparkling grape juice after this, and then
I got a hot thermos.
No, we've been over this. You got a hot thermos of clam chowder, and it's disgusting.
It's whiskey.
It's whiskey with clam chowder.
Whiskey.
It's a thermos of Campbell's clam chowder that instead of cutting with a can of water like the label said, you filled it up with whiskey.
Yeah, there's clearly more to this story. I'm not informed. I didn't watch close enough because, it sounds like
I love when people bring me the news but only half
I heard that one thing I needed is that this guy took a shit, and I was like, we're talking about this.
We're talking about this on the show, baby.
Yeah, the guy who did the shooting faced 50 years to life in prison.
Can you imagine?
And the lady was sentenced to 25 years to life because she didn't shit.
If she had shit, she would have just gotten the life sentence because the judge was like, you made me forget that women don't shit. It's life in prison.
Well, there was another fucking thing I read recently where, like, I think it was in a different country, and a guy hired a hitman to kill, like, whatever business he was in, like his biggest competitor, undercut him for something.
Isn't that how World War I started?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. World War I. But so this guy hired a hitman to kill his competitor, and that hitman hired a hitman, and that hitman hired a hitman.
Did the hitman hire the hitman for the other hitman?
No, no one wanted to do it. So they took the big money. I think it was like $250,000.
So they took the big money and hired someone lesser and lesser and lesser.
Then I think it went down like 5 people
before someone was finally like, "I'll do it."
Yeah, and then they told the guy that they were gonna kill. They went down too far.
Yeah, they got
probably gave him like $1,800, and he told the guy, he was like, I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna take a picture of you like tied up.
Can you imagine going
dead,
from $250,000 to $1,800 through five?
I know. I want to know the breakdown.
Yeah. Who took
also,
the biggest piece of pie? That's what I want.
Also, I feel like everyone was just like, I'm gonna do what this guy did, because a hitman comes to you and he's like, hey man, I'm a hitman. I know what you do for a living. I don't really feel like
do you think hitmen
it.
have like a Rolodex of other hitmen?
I don't know.
What
about
like
what if two hitmen have to kill each other? Should we do this?
Hire two hitmen to kill each
other?
Yeah,
like a spy versus spy.
Ooh, I kind of like where this is going.
This is interesting. And then we bet on it. A lot of side action.
We bet on it. Make them wear 4K cameras to see who kills who first.
Yeah, and then they just take the money and run away together.
Oh, and then they get married. Turns out
they're like the best.
Turns out they fall in love, and then they go to kill each other. They got guns right up to each other's heads, and then we just
and then they're both so hard. Because
and then they're just
like
looking at each other, and then they like look down at each other's boners, and they start making out so aggressively.
I was supposed to shoot you, but I guess I'll shoot you with this. It's like the perfect gay porno where like
shoot you.
I think we're gonna have to do a quick pivot on this marketing, but we can still sell it.
Okay, so. I don't think
hitman
we're just watching them bang and live stream. We're just like, I don't think we can put this footage out.
All right, everybody who bet on one of them loses.
Yeah, everybody loses, so we get all the money, I guess. Yeah. Nobody died. But, sorry, the risks of gambling, sucker. And then shut the door and then have a big bag with a dollar sign on it. No, briefcase, money sticking out of the sides of it because there's so much fucking money in it.
But so these 5 hitmen, the last guy told the guy and wanted to split the money with him. That guy went along with it and then turned him in, and then they caught. And each of the people got sentenced like lighter going down. You know what I mean?
Because they took less and less money.
The guy who orchestrated it got like hit hard. First hitman got hit hard, and then each person got a lighter sentence.
It's like one of those little Russian dolls, except it's a sentence for killing people.
Yeah. Or just even the idea of a hitman hiring a hitman, hiring a hitman,
who is like, whoa, this is way too little money to kill you over.
Yeah, I mean.
What do you think? What made the first guy not want to do it so bad? Like, why did people not want to do it? I don't understand that.
I don't know if that's your job. $250, that feels like a good. Like, what do you think's a good price to pay for someone to kill someone?
$250,000.
Yeah,
I'll kill someone for $250,000.
I would do it for much less.
I say I'll do it for free, depending on who it is. Your dad.
I can't kill your dad.
Yeah, you love.
We'll make that
gay
much. Porno and stuff.
Yeah, you'll make that gay porno and then kill him.
Yeah, with my huge dick.
Yeah, now we're just telling lies on the show, I guess.
But
I'm a good person.
I want to know, like, what's like the cheapest rate someone has paid to have someone killed, and it's work.
And like,
you know what I mean?
The job got done.
Yeah, because like Lil Baby in that one song, he says, $2,500, make them hitters come finish you. That seems very low, right?
I mean, I feel like if you're in a position where $2,500 is a lot of money, and someone's like, "Go kill this guy, and I'll give you $2,500."
Maybe. Yeah, I guess it depends.
I might kill a guy for $2,500 right
Yeah,
now.
I think there's a big like a career gap there where it's like the higher end is gonna for sure get the job. I think $2,500. I'm gonna guess that like he might not be dead. You know what I mean?
I feel like the more kills you get, the more you can charge, though.
How do you prove it?
I feel like you gotta do something. You gotta take a trophy.
The head?
No, that makes you a serial killer.
So being a hitman that kills people isn't a serial killer technically?
I feel like taking the heads is too much. You know, you're already taking the money. Yeah, a tooth.
Boner?
Take the boner.
Yeah.
Chop off the peenie.
Yeah, but as a boner.
Chop off the pino when it's a boner.
There's an episode of like Cops or something I watched where this lady tries to have her husband killed, and she hires an undercover cop, so they have like the video of
they have like everything
from the beginning to the end, and it's so
that's what happened.
Funny.
That's what happened to the singer from As I Lay Dying. He tried to hire someone to kill his wife, and then he ended up hiring an undercover cop.
Now we can't listen to As I Lay Dying.
Yeah, and then they came back with the singer, and they're like, "We came out of a dark place." It's like, you're a singer.
That album.
That
Think
album's
about
be
the
nuts.
writing on that album. Oh man.
But they are not Christian hardcore anymore, no sir.
Yeah,
he talked to an undercover cop because it ended up being an undercover cop, and so they have like video of him. But what it was they couldn't get him until he said like something to the effect of killing her, and so he was like, okay, here's the money for the job to make her disappear. And he's like, what do you mean by disappear? And he's like,
that's your first sign that you're dealing with.
And he's like, murder my wife. And that's when they were like, okay, yeah, that's what it was.
Abracadabra.
I want you to Penn and Teller her.
Yeah. Like, well,
you want me to
I don't
be an
understand how that
atheist?
happens so much. Are you just like going in the phone book for hitmen?
Where do you
like,
find I feel like you got to go on the dark web is what you got to do.
Probably.
But then I feel like that's even a trap now because there's cops hanging out on the dark web.
Yeah, there's so many cops on that. I think you got to know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, you got to like know somebody who knows how to kill. I mean, I don't want to. Nah, I'm not getting into it.
But yeah, that video of her, it's so great because they fucking even like fake his death and then they call her and she fakes like over the top crying. Like, I can't believe this happens. Then they bring her in and then they show her all the video. Could you imagine?
Just sitting
like, this is you. They bring in the cop and they're like, this is the hitman you hired, officer. Whatever Johnson, probably every cop's officer Johnson.
I heard a really creepy story about a cop here in town. I think I'd like to tell on the show.
Heard a lot.
No, it's not that cop. This is a different cop. A lot of weird things going on with cops recently.
Yeah, only in recent development. Cops may not be as
weird,
as good as they have been portrayed for the last.
So at my girl's work, there's a cop who comes in regularly because it's like part of his whatever, and he comes in. And
all that work that they do.
Yeah, all that work that they do, just standing around being fucking useless and harassing people of color and doing absolutely nothing.
And there's definitely bodies behind her work.
Yeah, there's bodies. Yeah, there's bodies.
You ever been down there?
Yeah, I've been down there. You think I like that she works down there? I don't like having
She works down there?
Yeah, she works down there.
Oh, I told you not to get into it with a troll. And You've done this before.
And I told him not to make hard eye contact with me because I was bigger than him and I would show him who the boss is.
Yeah.
A la Tony Danza style. But no, this cop comes in regularly, and I mean, she's not like me where she like hates cops, but
stupid.
I know, and I keep trying to convince her.
I feel like this is going to be the first thing we say that gets us.
I hope it is
into trouble.
But one
of all of our taillights are out.
They're just like, oh, Dapper Dad, just bashing here.
Yeah.
But no, and so her coworker comes up and is just an absolute dick to this cop, like just a complete bitch to him. And so the cop leaves and she's like, so what was that about? And I guess there was another one of their coworkers has some history with this cop because her place of residence has been broken into twice. Mm-hmm. And I was already hearing a bunch of shit about it because fuck landlords too while we're at it, if we're already on people that were saying fuck. Because her place got broken into twice and she said she wanted out of the lease and the landlord said, well, that's going to cost you about $5,000 if I'm going to let you out of the lease.
Yeah.
Even though they broke in and went into her children's room. Oh, and she's pregnant. So she's pregnant and her house is getting broken into.
They went into her womb?
Yeah, they went into the womb.
Oh my God.
Took a bunch of eggs.
This world is crazy.
Yeah, this is not the world. This is not the quaint Mayberry I grew up in.
If I ever have to come home and my pregnant wife has a robber inside of her belly, I'm going to be a little upset. I'll probably take a shit. That guy shits in her? That's how we find him?
Yeah, that's how you find out. Takes a shit
Did he
in
take
your
anything?
wife.
No, but I think he left something in my
eggs
beautiful
and he
wife.
left a shit in my wife next to my unborn
Are there
baby.
eggs if she's pregnant?
Yeah, women have all the eggs they're going to have in their life inside of them.
Oh my God, we could be harvesting women.
That's...
No, you started to agree.
Because I hear my brain
is slow.
Yeah, it's slow.
Stupid and big.
Oh.
Hey, this guy's got a big, stupid brain. That's a compliment.
No,
idiot.
It's not.
It's huge. You got a huge brain.
No, it's not. I can't run with this huge brain. The only running I do is out of beer.
No, we're running it into the ground.
Just like how I run out of beer. And that's why they call them. But so this cop shows up to like take her information about the break-in.
And he hits on her.
She gets a text the next day from the cop.
Yeah,
he got her phone number from the report and started hitting up a pregnant woman.
That baby needs a daddy.
She has
and
a baby.
Who's a better dad than a unstable police officer?
Yeah, what a better dad than a man that belongs to a group that traditionally beat their wives and children. Who the fuck wouldn't love to have one of those around the house all the time?
If I called you, because I got your number up of a police report.
Doubt it.
Because I was moonlighting as a police officer.
Sounds
it's
about
not
right.
illegal. We don't have enough of them.
So illegal.
Debatable. Debatable.
Debate's
if I called you and I killed someone, for real, how dirty are your hands going to get with me?
Very.
You're down 100%.
Yeah.
If I just
I'm
killed
your
someone.
yes man.
Okay. So even if I just flew off the handle?
I mean, like,
No reason.
I know.
I just killed a man.
You got to tell me what happened. I got to know
got
what
worked
happened.
up in traffic.
I'm
you
not.
know how
I'm,
it happens.
I believe me. I know
and
how.
I took a man out of.
I know how.
Yeah, but I did it to him.
Ugh.
On the back roads late at night coming home.
I mean, like, I would
drug a
want
man
to
out
know.
of the car and I killed him in a cornfield.
That's rough, but I'm no snitch.
Yeah, but are you going to help me? I'm not
Yeah,
calling
I mean,
you
I
just
guess.
this
Yeah.
cab. So I just killed this guy, took a little shit.
So what are you doing?
How are you?
How are you?
How's your mom?
I know Mercury's still in retrograde. Are you still feeling it? I killed a man in the cornfield on the back roads. And I was thinking maybe this Saturday we could like step out early, go get some coffee without the kids, you know, just have a little brunch, just you and me.
What if I kill a kid? 11. Asshole of a kid. Like real.
Was the kid going to grow up to be Hitler?
You can't say he isn't going to be because I killed him. Not violently.
Then how did you kill him?
Not violently.
What's not violently?
You show up and you tell me.
I'll,
Just pieces of a kid everywhere.
I'll tell you if it's violent. And I'll tell you what, if there's a
Strangled
dead kid,
him lightly.
Lightly? Enough till he died?
A kid's throat is not very strong, I would guess.
It's a big 11-year-old. Ropey looking. Like the guy on Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, a huge 11-year-old. You'd probably kill me.
Me as an 11-year-old? You've killed me as an 11-year-old?
If I could have, I would have.
I know you would have, you bastard.
So is there any sense where I kill someone and you're not down to help?
I mean, it definitely all depends on the situation. You don't strike me as the type of person to just kill someone, albeit a man with a thermos full of clam chowder does seem like a serial killer.
You think I won't snap one day and kill someone?
I think
is this
you will.
A bet?
You want to bet I won't just fucking snap and just murder somebody, bro. Bet I won't kill the next bitch who inconveniences me. Bet.
Well, does it change if it's like okay, I strangle an 11-year-old and that's easy to clean up, I'm sure. Or I like just fucking.
Allegedly, it takes a lot longer to strangle someone than you think.
It's a kid, bro. Think about the kids.
Won't someone please think of the
As I'm joking again. Why won't anybody think of the fucking kids? Yeah, I'm saying, okay, it's a smaller person. We're real easy.
The little man? You're killing the little man?
If I could have, I would have.
Next time we're in
or like
Madison.
a real nasty, like I really butchered the shit. There's blood all over my house.
I mean, like,
and it's going to be difficult. Neither of us has the knowledge or the wherewithal to really take care of this. But there's going to be a lot of bleach. It's going to be like Breaking Bad where you got to go get the fucking right tub. So
I mean, like, how
this
pissed are you going to
body.
be at me if it's like that and I choose not to get my get any involvement with it?
I feel like I would understand.
I would never
but also I
snitch
just
on
murdered
you.
a person, so I'm probably not in the right frame of mind. I'm probably going to yell at you a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Start cleaning up.
So like, just start bossing me around. And I'm going to boss me around and you just killed a guy? I get to boss you around.
But
if
then
you
I
kill
fuck
somebody.
with you and I'm like, no, Slim, you killed the guy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And you start to get fucking confused.
Then I kill you. Because I'm like, I'm already a murderer.
Yeah, it backfires. I shit. You shit. Everybody shits.
Everybody just shits and dies.
Nastiest crime scene. I was going to say something
Just
else.
shit and blood everywhere. What were you going to say?
Cream pie. Just because the words are similar, I
Yeah,
guess. Cream pie crime scene? That's one of my favorite pornos.
The cop's there. He's like, and it appears the perpetrator cream pied everybody before he killed them all. It appears these two lovers cream pied each other before they suicided the fuck out of each other with their cakes.
That's in court. That's how he's reading it. Our families are crying but understanding.
They're crying and they're just like, well, at least they were honest with each other before they died.
For this stenographer, could you please explain what a cream pie is? My grandma faints.
My mother faints. The lawyer against us for some reason is like, objection.
The state of Illinois.
Yeah, the state's like, objection. She got cream pie to have that piece of shit.
Yeah, see, you're thinking of it in a weird gay murder way.
Yeah,
We've all been cream pied.
It's right. Boom.
Yeah, the lawyer.
Boo.
I got cream pied
Who
before I came
among
to the
us?
office
Who
today.
among us hasn't been cream pied and just
The judge is like, I got a little cream pie dripping out of my gown right now. Gavel time.
Yeah, gavel time. It just makes it disgusting. Squelching
Squelch.
noise. Aw, Squelcher's grape juice, everybody.
Our number one sponsor.
And
Delicious
dear friend
white
of the
cream
show.
pie juice.
Just puking everywhere.
The most disgusting court case of the century.
Puking up cream pies.
The Dapper
This-
Dads versus the state of Illinois. A record 152 lawyers representing the state stood outside in line to see who could go against these pieces of shit.
They all fought each other dog style. One of them just broke a pool stick like the Joker and said, "We're doing tryouts." And then they killed that guy for being a fucking weird piece of shit.
Every lawyer that didn't get to defend the state of Illinois had to be euthanized.
Had to be
because they were
euthanized, but
bald.
don't worry, we tattooed the word "cuck" on their foreheads, so it was at
They've
their.
all been cream pied.
They've all been cream pied, as the state of Illinois tradition dictates. They've rubbed Abe Lincoln's big nose in that statue down in Springfield, and the ghost of Abe Lincoln's going to come and cream pie him real quick.
I mean,
And then the
that
ghost
was
of
our
John
first gay
and
president.
then the ghost of John Wilkes Booth shows up and cream pies the ghost of Abe Lincoln
in the back of the head.
in the back of the head, in the
Oh
wound.
my! Okay, that's took it too far.
Too far?
Yep,
Ed?
just a little bit. We did it. We did it. No one wants to listen anymore. We did it.
We did it.
Speaking of cream
took it
pies,
too
did you hear
far.
about T.I. and his daughter?
Yeah, about
That might have sounded slanderous
a
if you're
little
not
bit. Yeah.
familiar with the story.
TI or what's happening. If for those of you that are unfamiliar, like my girl was when she found out and then read it to me so shocked, and I was like, yeah, I've been reading this for 2 days.
Yeah,
He's a
it's
fucking
everywhere.
monster. Yeah. So for those of you who don't have access to the internet but listen to this show somehow, you fucking Amish weirdo.
Hey, don't slander them.
Well, maybe
You know that we're at odds with them already.
Well, maybe if they would buy more merchandise, I would like them more. I told
they
them.
can do.
I told them
we can
I
do
will.
A mail
I'll,
order.
I'll tell them I'll do a
check.
trade. I'll trade merchandise for some Amish baked goods, but they won't do it.
Yeah. Well,
some
we'll
real-
bring it
just
up
some
next time
Amish
we're out of the
food.
gas station.
Man, I wonder if I brought them like. Just go. Do you guys take PayPal?
God, they probably get that a lot.
You guys
they
have
look
you
angry.
guys have a chip reader?
They look angry. a
Yeah,
lot.
you'd be angry too if you couldn't access pornography on the regular.
It's still real
Have you
life.
seen their women?
Yeah, you know it's super hot. A big dumpy gown always makes the body better.
Does it?
Yeah,
Are you sure
a
about
huge dumpy gown because you're like, oh, dumpy woman, and then you take it off and you're like, unless she is form fit to a big dumpy
I
gown,
was gonna
and
say,
you take it off
yeah.
and you're like, wow, this is almost
And you're like,
unbelievable.
wow, nothing drops an inch. Like her legs
Yeah.
are so fat they fill
I'm
out the
still
whole
with
bottom.
it.
I mean, yeah, I'll do it.
We'll all do it.
I'm pretty
Talk
sure.
about a murder cream pie.
I mean, I don't even know exactly what I'm attracted to. I just know it when I see it.
Everything, yeah.
Pretty much
I
everything.
know,
yeah.
it's upsetting.
I don't know what to do. Why do you
I
always?
think an Amish
Why are
lady
you
would be
shaming
hot.
my sexuality all the time?
Because you got to refine it.
Why?
buddy? You're too wide.
Pansexual.
No, you're not pansexual.
I might be.
You have to have sex with a man in front of
You
me.
know, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That feels like some kind of weird gay conditioning thing, and I'm not going to be a part of it.
No.
Feels like the shit they
hair
do at
can
those gay
be whatever
conversion
you want. I did it.
We saved the show. People are listening again.
Yeah, they tune
We
back
did
in.
it.
You tune out at one point.
You tune out, you
Who
tune
the
back
fuck
in, you
knows
run
what
out of
happened?
beer. That's why they call them
No,
cougars.
no,
They're gone again.
no.
Spirit, they're gone. Spirit,
So it
they're
just
back.
keeps tuning into that part where you say you run out of beer.
Yeah.
It's also like an old radio.
Yeah, you're
If
just
you're listening
tuning
to this
back.
on an old
If you're
timey
listening
radio.
to this on ham radio, that means somebody's pirating our episodes and they're doing illegal distribution of the Dapper Dads
I
material.
need my check.
Daddy needs his check, baby.
Daddy needs his money.
He needs to impress the form-fitting women in those dumpy dresses, baby.
I think I would find an Amish woman attractive unless she had a beard. That's probably my. That's one
I mean,
of my
I think it
big
depends on the
bugaboos.
woman.
Yeah, but I feel like you make it
Re-
sound like they're inherently ugly.
I mean,
don't know.
like some of them are. Most. I mean,
I'm thinking of the movie Kingpin.
Yeah, you got to stop basing everything based off of movies you've seen.
Almost everything is just off of Kingpin. Believe it or not, it's a great
Everything's
film.
based off the movie Kingpin.
Yeah,
90% of my repertoire and life experience is based off of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I mean, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Yeah, were there Amish women in that?
No, but there was
Old-timey women?
Old-timey women, yeah.
They're the same to me.
Old-timey women were pretty.
What do you think happens if I go on Pornhub and I type in hot Amish? Something with a butter churner, I guarantee
Both
it.
of our phones weren't over there. I'd look it up right now.
Anyway, T.I.
Yeah, T.I. is doing
Amish.
something. Is Amish, it turns out. T.I.
And everyone's bit.
Turns out T.I. is a problematic, disgusting man because he takes his daughter to the gynecologist every year to make sure that her hymen is intact. And I saw someone on Twitter say, "What the fuck is a hymen?" And someone said it's those little dog things from The Lion King that laugh a lot. And that made me happy deep in my heart. Well, because first of all, if you're dumb as fuck, a hymen can be broken in so many different ways. You can bust it riding a bike. You can bust it sitting weird. You can sneeze wrong and your hymen flies off into somebody's drink. And then they go, "I'll have what she's having."
Yep.
Boo!
I was gonna say I sneezed too close to
Call
a
this
woman
one
on the bus.
Call this one a Virgin Bloody Mary, if you know what I mean. Boo! Boo! You're gross, T.I. Boo!
He drinks hymen.
Yeah, I bet he does. How do you think he kept Tiny happy for so many years?
I heard that he didn't.
Yeah, of course he did.
I don't want any beef
for
with T.I. because he's a 7-time felon.
Tell Tip to fuck himself.
But yeah, a couple of points here. One, this is why not everyone should have a podcast.
Yeah.
Because I think people get comfortable and then they say the things like,
we've
built the brand off of saying the things we shouldn't say, but we're like not doing super weird shit like that.
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, we're kind of like characters. We're like
you keep saying that, and I don't agree
because I feel like I
feel like I'm a lesser version of myself.
See, I feel like I'm more of a more of a personified version of the guy I see in my head. Like that's
you shouldn't. You should kill that guy.
You
shouldn't kill yourself, but you should kill that guy. Maybe a Fight Club thing. I'm not sure.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, I'll punch you in the ear.
We'll punch each other, give each other black eyes.
But
finally.
Yeah, like not everyone should have a podcast because you run real quick out of shit to say, and then you say something, and like the way he said that, like you could tell he was like, "This isn't a crazy thing."
Right? He said
it
just like this is something.
Backlash.
He said it like this is just a
she's
normal.
18.
Yeah, so
also.
she's legally an adult.
Yeah.
So like, can you imagine being a grown ass
yeah.
adult and having your dad come to the gynecologist with you?
I
imagine being like 18.
Imagine
being like 18 years old and going to get tested for like an STD, and your dad comes along.
It's like on her birthday, they celebrate her birthday, and then he puts a Post-it note on her door the next day, like gynecologist appointment. So it's like also weirdly timed.
Yeah.
Like you have sex on your birthday. Like,
which is like
that's only when you're old and it's offered to you out of politeness because it's your birthday.
I don't even get it. I don't even get it offered to me politely on my birthday.
Yeah, no one does.
No one wants to fuck me. It's a fact.
Yes, it is. But now they took the fucking podcast down too. Like they took that episode down. Their host. That's why you got to have an independent brand like this. They can't take us off of the internet no matter what happens.
We can say whatever. Turns out we can say whatever we want on the internet and people won't shut us down.
Yeah.
But no, fucking wild, disgusting.
That's just a crazy thing.
It's a crazy thing to do. Like
super wrong.
It's
and
possessive. And
it's just
weird
crazy
and
to even
creepy.
Like think of that. It's also like
imagine being so obsessed with your daughter's virginity, which is an archaic concept to begin with.
Also, this is going to be something wild. Are you looking at her butt? You know how many people have butt sex with like religious aspects?
Well, and then the marinating. Remember we were talking about that?
That's what I saw someone say. Shout out to all the micro penises that are fucking his daughter.
Yeah,
or just blowing guys. Like you're not.
Yeah, she could be just blowing dudes and taking it up the ass out here.
Yeah,
at the same time all night.
Oh yeah,
she's getting pterodactyled everywhere except her pussy.
And like you said, like you said,
Jesus.
There's so many ways.
Sport tip.
So many ways for a hymen to be broke.
Right. I mean, you can bust it riding a bike. You can bust it riding a horse, sitting weird,
popcorn on a trampoline,
stretching. Yeah, like punching each other in the pussy really hard.
Yeah, you know how girls are.
Yeah, you know how girls
Jackass
are.
was wildly popular.
So like, there's so many. Some girls are just born without them.
Yeah,
some girls don't even have them.
6.
Some girls
six pack.
Some girls have
them all open.
Some girls have a wall
I usually
of
just run out of beer. Not run out of hymen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
It's an archaic, gross thing. It's possessive.
Yeah, I mean, we
wrong,
obviously know that he's like weird and gross, and
it's insane.
I wonder, and I feel like it's one of those things where he's got to be like, why is everyone freaking out?
Right, like because this is probably one of those things
people are also
is
just
normal.
Stupid, yeah, too. Like this is probably just a normal thing. Also, the fucking like. And he's like misogynistic just by being a rapper. You know what I mean? Like that common thread of like degrading women. Like he's done his whole career.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is fine. The music's fun, and like I think there's a part of entertainment to that. But then you're gonna be like, I gotta. And I saw someone who was like, so he's looking in there, and it's like, no, but it doesn't seem that far fetched.
Right? Like, what's he doing? Like, is he just hanging?
Because you think as a gynecologist, you would like eventually.
Well, that dude's breaking his Hippocratic oath by doing that, because he's breaking doctor-patient confidentiality by going to her dad and being like, yeah, her hymen's still there.
Looking good, pops.
Or what if it's not, and he's just lying to T.I. every year and saying that it's there.
I honestly wondered if that was the case.
That's probably
because,
what it is.
Like, T.I.'s an intimidating man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be the one to break.
There's no way the doctor's letting T.I. come in there and look at his daughter's pussy. Like, there's no doctor's office in that, because that poor girl.
Sure, there's a doctor's office that'll let you do that, but
yeah, but he's got to be lying to T.I. every year and just being like, yeah, it's still there.
This type of shit always makes me think of like, what else is in the world that people do that is like this crazy, where you're like, really, especially like celebrities.
Let's go to a different country sometime, and you will just see all kinds of shit that people.
Well, I mean, I like it when it's celebrities. That's why I think this is funny, and like how people are always like, oh, podcasts, and now it's such a big, like, now every week there's a different celebrity, but people don't realize, just like when we were bushy-eyed and green-tailed,
I'll take it,
that we were like, oh yeah, this will be fun, and then you're like, oh, I'm out of things to say. Like, if you look, I think about it all the time, like when we started the things I didn't want to say and talk about, and now, like, if those were piles or like a pie chart, it would be fucking insane.
Yeah, because like there's nothing.
I've told stories that I didn't think I would tell a lot of people, let alone the entire internet and world. Because you run out of shit to say. Yeah. And he's got guests. He fucking talked to Alex Jones.
So he's got people, and then he's
still 4,000,
and he still out here talking about this crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing, but that's what I want to know. Like, celebrities, there's always like that, like, mysticism of like, oh, they're so, you know what I mean? They're like a cryptid, like a big stupid cryptid. And I never remember what was said on here and what was said on the Patreon.
I know, it always
so
gets
we different pose and everything.
That's why you got to go to patreon.com/dapperdad so you can get the Patreon. So
go do that. Eat some pizza.
Buy Slim a pizza.
Buy me Crazy Bread and Little Caesars merch.
I think if more people sign up for the Patreon, we could just start using them $5 a month for a pizza.
Hey, that is the perfect amount. So sign up, because we need lots of pizzas. We like to let a couple sit around just to look at them.
Just to get them nice.
I like to feel like you have money. If I buy
10 pizzas.
Okay, we're never aligned anymore. 5 to 10 Little Caesars pizzas. That's $25 to $50. Math, we did it for once. And then you see all these pizzas and you feel rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that's your money sitting there.
Yeah, and you can throw food away, and that feels richer than a lot of things.
I hate throwing food away.
I love it. I do it. Sometimes I order a whole nother meal just to throw it away in front of people.
I hate that.
I'll go out to like a homeless person. I'll be like, oh, are you hungry, little man? I call him little man because it's disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
And then I throw the food in a like sewer grate.
So we can't even get to it?
And I shit on it.
Aw, and then they find out it was you because you shit on it?
How do you think I knew about the feces DNA?
Then you go to jail for 50 years.
To life.
To life for shitting on a homeless man's mushu pork.
If I go to prison for shitting on a homeless man or strangling an 11-year-old, do we do this like over the phone? You don't know how to record, but will you learn anything for once? If we can.
If the responsibility is thrust upon me,
do you think people would still
how to do it.
Pay attention? I don't think I would be canceled for either of those two things, right?
For murdering an 11-year-old?
Or shitting on a homeless
You're
man.
so canceled.
Really?
For murdering an 11-year-old, you're canceled.
The kid was an asshole. I think we need to make sure.
It's a kid. You're still canceled. In society's eyes, you're canceled.
What if I have footage of the kid being a huge dick?
Like what? What's he got to do?
Smacked his mom in the face and called her a bitch.
That's enough.
And he shook his balls at her.
That's enough to murder the kid over?
That's just one day. Imagine what his life's like. Okay, so when you were 11, you smacked your mom in the face and you shook your balls at her?
No.
They were so tight. How did you even shake them?
Yeah, they hadn't even dropped yet. I was 11.
Well, only one of yours ever did drop.
Yeah. Oh,
but I'm telling you, buddy, soon that other one, we're going to figure it out. I'll tug, but it's...
No, you got to suck on it.
Okay, see, that's why I'm starting to think that this is all a ruse. The Scotch tape was my first hit.
It's up in there, man. Trust me. You got to get it out.
We have submissions. I'm going to yell them all as loud as I can.
We're going to bark them at people. Hey, we got submissions.
First one comes from Jim Tendo64.
I hate you, Jim Tendo.
The email is fuckshitpiss@ass.com. That sounds familiar. I think we know a fuckshitpiss.
I think I know a Jim Tendo.
I don't know Jim Tendo.
I don't either. I just hate him.
Fucking Jim Tendo. I'd strangle him when he was 11. It says...
Isn't that ABBA song? Jim Tendo.
What?
That ABBA song?
Are you thinking of...
And we're dancing with the stars so bright. Da, da,
Oh, I was thinking of a different song.
Jim Tendo.
What is the real thing?
Fernando.
Fernando. Okay.
By
I was thinking of
Mamma Mia.
Amanda by
Eric.
what are you thinking of? Well, you gave and you gave without taking.
Mandy by Rod Stewart.
Yes,
And I
Amanda.
threw you away, oh Mandy.
When you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today. Really left me out in the cornfield choking an 11-year-old. You don't know the second part of the chorus?
No, I don't.
Fuck. Well, then why would you even start it?
Because I know the first part, but not the second part.
Could have tried.
I could have, but...
Anyway, Jim Tendo, that we hate, said... I just want to clear the air about the whole pineapples make your cum taste better bullshit. Okay.
Is this guy like the lead scientist on the topic or something like that?
Sounds like it.
Is this guy eating pineapple and sucking his own cock every day?
Maybe you wait until I read this submission.
Maybe you stop being so fucking hostile with me.
Maybe you stop getting on my last nerve.
Maybe you just accept
nipple
that's
nerve.
The friendship that we have. You're
nipple
the one
nerve.
who gets tweaked out by the nipple nerve, not me.
So I bet someone listening is pretty upset.
Yeah,
because I had forgotten about it
until
right now.
Fuck.
I saved my jizz for a month straight and mixed it with some pineapple juice, and it was fucking terrible. And Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself. We'll call him Jeff now.
were you close enough with Jeff Epstein?
Yeah, were you? Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, the pineapple thing is why I get my orange pineapple. We're not going to say this brand because I don't like this one. But you get the orange for your vitamin C in your throat and the pineapple for your cum in your throat. When you cum in your throat.
We got to cum in your throat at least once a month traditionally.
Cum probably soothes your throat. I was doing, and you can't mention a thing. Oh, this is a weird setup now. That makes it sound different. I was pouring some honey in my throat. Oh, you know what we're talking about now.
I know what you're talking about. I was thinking about that earlier.
It felt... I've never had a cum in my mouth at all.
Yeah,
like in my mouth.
Tread lightly. Let's pick our words carefully here.
I've gotten some of my own semen on like my lip.
Same.
You know?
And you gotta flick it off.
Fucking hate it. I've never had cum in my throat, but I was like, I had a moment where I was like, this must be what it's like when someone, because I was trying to get it right on my throat, so I had like a spoon and I was like, open mouth.
I know how you do it. You don't gotta.
And I was trying to get it to slide down my throat so it could coat. There's like one specific spot in my throat that hurts.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is probably what cum is like, and this is gross. And then I had more respect for every woman that's ever blown me. We're going to edit that whole part out because none of that was worth it.
Wild.
Anyway, pineapple. Yeah, so this guy's figured it out.
Do you mix it with your cum?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
For a month.
Epstein didn't kill himself, but like, yeah, I definitely don't think you're supposed to mix it with the cum.
We're not a big enough podcast to jump on the Epstein meme train. They'll come kill us.
Oh, okay.
We're not Joe Rogan. No offense, Joe. Please. We love you.
We love you, Joe.
Saving your jizz for a month straight.
I feel like there's a quality issue with that.
What kind of container?
One of those lemonade cups you get at the fair.
Okay.
With the yellow crinkly straw in it, you know, and you like drink it in like 0.5 seconds, and you're like, "This is all
and it was
ice."
$8.
And it was $8 for a cup of ice with orange wedges in it.
But
basically.
it was very good.
It was very good. You got to watch the pretty
thirsty.
girls shake them up.
And you got a corn dog.
Foot-long corn dog.
Yeah. No, I'm going to the fair and I'm having a normal-sized corn dog.
They
Give
offer
me the biggest. Yeah, but I don't even think they have them. I don't even think they have them.
They just have the sign up that says they offer them.
I was just at a flea market fair thing.
Did they have the stall with the Chinese food there that's always really good? Got to get them crab rangoons.
No, we were at, I was at a different flea market, I think. But I got a corn dog because you don't get enough corn dogs in your life.
There's not enough. I feel like there's access to corn dogs, but not there's something about a fresh corn dog that's so much better than whatever the fuck you can make at home in the oven. And they had a deal that
was like corn dog large fry.
Ooh.
And I was
Have you seen it where they have the corn dogs that are the outside is fries? Like that's the battering?
No, see, I think things are fine. Things are great. Things are better than fine.
Things don't
and
need
then we're
to be
like,
just fucked up like that.
Understand.
I was watching this thing recently with Fair Food. They had chili stuffed cornbread at the state fair in Texas.
That does intrigue me.
It was like a white chicken chili, and a cornbread, and then there was like more chili to dip it in.
Yeah,
and then fries that had like chili dusting on them or something. Then they also had a deep fried ice cream burger. So it was like a regular 1/4 pound cheeseburger, but then there was a disc of fried ice cream on it.
Why? That's what I mean. Ice cream is great. Fried ice cream is its own thing. It's
Why
fine.
mix them together?
A burger's a whole nother thing. What are we doing? We're just this out of ideas that we're like cram everything together.
There was I'm trying to think of the other things I saw. There was Sloppy Joe with a Krispy Kreme for the bun.
Yeah, this is just these are monstrosities.
I don't get the point of using donuts as buns for things. I don't think it makes it thing. And this is coming from a former fat guy.
Yeah,
I don't think it makes anything better.
And you like to eat some.
And I like to eat some
garbage
bullshit garbage, just some terrible fucking things. I remember when I got so stoned, I made the Totino's pizza with the whole box of mac and cheese in the middle.
Yeah, that's one of these monstrosities. You could probably sell that at a fair for $15.
No, if you were gonna sell it at the fair, you'd have to deep fry it and then cut it into chunks and then drizzle it with ranch and nacho cheese. And goddamn it, if I wouldn't eat that, that sounds pretty fucking good. Now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, but my point was corn dogs. You don't get in. You're not around them enough. I bought a box of corn dogs and I have an air fryer and I put them in the air fryer. I love my air fryer.
That's the only way to do it.
I love it, but I don't think I'm utilizing it enough.
See, I had the same problem. You got to just start throwing everything in there.
I put a lot of shit in there. It also scared the dog so badly that it was a whole thing where she can't see.
Mine's like a smaller air fryer, so whenever I put my corn dogs in there, I have to break the sticks off before I toss them in.
Smart. There. Well, that could come back to bite.
No, it does come back to bite me because then sometimes it snaps off right at the base of the corn dog, and I'm like,
you gotta eat that stick.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get some. I've gotten chunks of stick in my mouth before, and it sucks.
I bet you have. I left the stick on, and then I put them in there. Got them nice and crispy, and then I just grabbed the stick because I was like, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you weren't thinking.
It's just a stick. You can't be. It was so hot. And I had to shove the corn dog in my mouth.
You just looked like a fucking idiot, and it was so hot.
You know, like when something's hot and you take a bite of super hot pizza and it's hotter than you thought.
I've just seen you in repose at your house, and I'm just picturing you trying to relax.
I don't think you truly have.
I'm just
no one truly has.
Yeah, just like you've never seen. It's like you've never seen me truly relax.
No one should.
You've seen the level I relax around you. Imagine the level I'm at when I truly relax.
But you know, like when you take a bite of pizza and it's way hotter than you thought it was going to be,
that's
so you hurry up and swallow it.
You got to mule kiss it, is what you got to do.
I'm not talking about how to get from point A to point B.
I'm telling you how to get there.
I'm talking about when you fucked up because you've been blowing on it. You've been kissing it ever so gently. You've been rubbing it against your cheek and checking it on the back of your hand like the bottle for a baby, and it feels fine. And then you take a bite, and then
it's still burning hot.
That center part, and all that cheese gets you. So now you're getting burned down your chin, and you hurry up and swallow it instead of spitting it out.
Yeah, and you feel that hotness go down your esophagus. You wonder if you're gonna fucking die because you think you're cooking your esophagus. Yeah, because you think you're cooking your esophagus, and you're like, do I drink something cold or does that fuck it up? Does that do something
and
bad?
Your tongue is absolutely demolished.
You can feel the roof of your mouth peeling, and you're like, do I need something just as hot to keep it going? Do I need to equalize it?
And then you're mad at the pizza like it killed your firstborn son.
Yeah, and then you're looking, and then you're yelling at the pizza slicer that has had all the cheese pulled off the front because you pulled it like that, and it's just sauce and bread, and it's steaming a little.
There like, I'm not even gonna eat this.
You can't even eat because you're so fucking mad.
And then you eat the whole pizza like a minute later once.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to swing by a Little Caesars on the way home and cheat on veganism again. Pizza. Yeah, stuffed crust, deep dish, extra cheese, whatever, and just ruin my Saturday.
All right.
And weren't we supposed to do that fun run on Saturday morning? Yeah, but Slim decided to hop off the veganism wagon for a night and ate a full pound of cheese.
Well, I think it's ridiculous that we would sign up for a fun run when traditionally the only thing we run out of is beer. Yeah. Oh, I wish that was the end of the episode, but instead we have a submission from Lemmy.
Hey, our best pal Lemmy. How you doing, bud?
Comes from hotmilfs@yourarea.com.
Doubt it.
Send them. This is titled A Short Story, and I'm going to let you know it's longer than you would think.
A short story that's not so short? You mean the Lemmy special?
It says, here's a quick story. Let me know what you think. Please don't read it until you're on the show. I'd like both of your genuine first reactions, please.
Do I die?
Yeah. We'll see what happens. So let me get through this. All right. Mark lay down in bed deep in thought. He kept I need you to not be breathing all crazy or whatever. Just
Who's
have fun.
Mark?
I think we're going to have to build up to the characters. Okay. No interruptions from you. You're bad in school. Mark lay down in bed, deep in thought. He kept playing the day's events back in his mind and couldn't fall asleep. Nikki, his girlfriend, lay in front of him, her back towards him as she snuggled into his embrace. One arm draped over her stomach and the other under the pillows they shared. Mark thought he might just be able to fall asleep when he felt a hand lift his arm away from his girlfriend, and Nikki sat up in the bed. She pulled her knees to her chest and stayed perfectly still. Mark propped himself up on his elbow and asked what was wrong. Nikki turned to him, tears welling up in her eyes, and asked, "Do you still love me?" The question hit Mark out of nowhere. Of course he loved her. He had loved her since they'd met in college 3 years earlier. Mark sat up to face her. He looked down and grasped her hands in his. He looked up and met her gaze, pale beams of moonlight streaming across their naked bodies, barely enough light to make out Nikki's warm walnut eyes. He took a deep breath and began. "See this hand?" He held up one of her hands. "I love your hands and their gentle, comforting touch. I love your cheeks and the way they turn red whenever I embarrass you in public. I love your eyes and how they... Sorry. I love your eyes and how they light up with excitement and determination whenever a new challenge shows up." He paused for a moment, then continued. "I love every part of you because they are unique to you. Everybody has hands, eyes, a tummy, and a head, but no one else is you. You are unique. Your compassion and kindness, determination, understanding, and so much more make you incredibly and uniquely you. And I love every part of it. I even love the things you hate about yourself because no matter how much you hate your stubbornness or your anxiety or anything else, you learn to overcome them and not let them be obstacles. No matter what, you always wake up and look yourself in the mirror and smile. You smile because... You smile because nothing can stop you because you know who and what you are. You accept your shortcomings and take them in stride. This is nothing more than another hurdle in the race of life. You will jump over it. You will get past it. That's what's so amazing about you. I can only ever hope to be half as determined as you are. I love you with every fiber of my being because I aspire to be as strong as you are. You love unconditionally. You love me despite all my flaws for who I am. You are the greatest comfort, and when I see you smile, the world doesn't feel so crazy and chaotic. If only for a brief moment. I could never love anyone else. I don't believe in fate or destiny except for you. You are my soulmate, the one, the person I am destined to spend the rest of my life with. I hope to do something more special, but now is the best time, I think." Mark got out of the bed and walked to his dresser. Remind me why I laughed. He opened a drawer and took out a familiar pair of socks. He unbundled them and took out a very small velvet-lined case and got back on the bed across from Nikki. He chuckled nervously and held out the box. After a moment, he opened it up to reveal a silver band with a brilliant blue sapphire nestled in a crown of rubies. The ring danced in the pale light of the moon and sent faint sparkles across the room. "Nikki, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to be able to make you at least half as happy as you have made me. I want to love you and dedicate everything to you. Nikki, will you marry me?" Tears started to well up in Mark's eyes now. He blinked them away and chuckled again. Nikki sat across from him, tears rolling down her cheeks. She opened her mouth and closed it. She opened it again and choked on her voice. She lunged across the bed and embraced him as tightly as she could. The embrace told Mark everything he needed to know. He squeezed her as tightly as he dared and laughed, easing the tension that was in his chest. He smiled and looked at the nightstand by the table. Nikki's phone and a random assortment of objects lie there. Coins, a couple of receipts, a glass of water, and a bottle of aspirin were a few of the items. Sitting amongst the items was a letter addressed to Nikki. It was from St. Augustine's Institution of Oncology and Cancer Research. Mark lost his smile and squeezed Nikki tighter. He closed his eyes and felt the tears flow freely, stinging as they rolled down his cheeks and dropping onto Nikki's back. The end. What are your thoughts? It took a turn.
Sad.
Yeah. I read this before we listened to it because I'll be damned if I ever just read something on the show without
proofreading it and seeing what it's about first.
Yeah, just getting anything. So I read this very early this morning and I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah. Well written.
Yeah, very well written. Really paint a picture. I feel like I can see it all in my head. Sad, yeah. Twist ending. I kept waiting for it to get sexual or scary,
and it didn't. It just kept getting sad. You branching out into romance novels, bud?
Yeah.
I mean, if you are, it's cool. I just want to know.
Yeah,
I'll proofread them.
I don't know how.
I'm gonna need more boning if it's gonna be a.
Yeah, I was gonna
novel.
say I don't know how romantic this is per se. I mean, it's romantic.
You know what I'm missing in literature that I've never read before?
Cancer.
Where can I read about a man putting his penis inside of another man's penis?
Docking. I'm sure there's a story of docking.
I hope there is.
I don't want to live in a world that doesn't have a story of docking.
I don't want to live in a world without Docking, the band.
Yes. But yeah, very, very good writing. I caught us off guard, I think.
Just a little bit. Yeah. And I'm getting all like sweaty and.
For some reason, when I read it this morning, I read like the first huge chunk and then I read the last chunk because I felt like the middle was not going to have anything that I needed in the morning.
Yeah.
I could tell by the writing that we were really describing the atmosphere in the room and painting a very vivid picture. And then I was like, oh, not the ending. I was thinking, when I was reading it now during the part that I had when it said he got up to go into his dresser.
I thought he was going to get a fleshlight.
I thought he was going to get a gun. I don't know why.
I thought he was going to
Is this why we don't write?
Yeah.
Yours gets a fleshlight, mine gets a gun.
I feel like we should write because we could probably write the best fan fiction or like best stories out of anything ever.
Should we do that?
I think we should. I think we should work on a novel, honestly.
A novel?
Dapper Dad's first novel.
Well, we got to wait until the book offers come in because with the podcast, you only get a TV show or a book. And I've always wondered what we would write a book about because usually it's like about your life. And I think we've been over that quite a bit. I don't think there's much more of my life that I haven't.
I feel like we could come up with a really fun original story given the chance.
I think it would be pretty inappropriate.
Like if someone gave us, like if we had the time to sit and actually workshop ideas for a book and like actually work on stuff and write it out, I feel like we could come up with something pretty good. Something pretty gross, pretty funny, pretty violent, you know, very like...
One chapter is just that story.
Yeah, very Evil Dead-ish, I would say.
Yeah,
you know, a lot
of plagiarizing.
A lot of plagiarizing.
Almost exclusively.
Nothing
but plagiarized from so many places that it can't really be proven.
Yeah, because
so you've read every book?
Because I mean,
have you? Read the Dapper Dad's novel.
And
Untitled Draft 6 is the title of the book.
Untitled Draft 6, Dapper Dad's novel. They literally didn't even bother taking out the Wikipedia citation numbers in this. Who edited this book?
Yeah, they have all their references like a college paper, but it's just the exact sentences.
Oh, we'll tell you when we plagiarize something.
Yeah, also there's some pretty notable things in
Nobody's better at stealing than me. And I'll prove it.
There's some...
By taking a shit outside of every place I steal from.
Just a bunch of
Next time I steal, I'm going to start taking shit in some places.
In the building or outside?
I think in
where
the
your
building
car was
itself.
parked?
Yeah, absolutely where
you
my
just
car
move
was
it
parked.
up one and you take a shit.
No, I just put the car in neutral and then just let it kind of roll back while my ass is out the window while I'm taking a shit going 5 miles an hour backwards in a parking lot.
Backwards?
Yeah.
Oh. Really threw a wrench in the gear. Neutral, so it's on a hill.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
it's
I've
not
been
really
riding with the top down.
Just your pale ass
pale
outside
ass.
of the Kmart.
Just
are there Kmarts?
Not anymore.
Fuck.
Not no more,
You're
dog.
shitting outside of an abandoned
I think
Kmart.
is the one on Sandy Hollow still down there, off of 11th. Because the one by my house.
I just stopped
gone.
there because I was having a panic attack like 2-3 years ago, and it was there then.
Want to take a quick trip over there after the show?
To remind me of
pop
my
on
panic
over,
attack.
Pop on over to the Little Caesars. It's right over there.
I mean, everything's coming together.
Pop a quick Caesars.
God, I hate that Little
I
Caesars
know, I
so
hate
fucking
that.
much.
I
That's
just hate
the worst
that.
one.
I hate that part of town. I hate doing anything over there so fucking much. Like everything about it.
It looks like it stopped thriving 2 decades ago.
And it
over
did.
there.
It's because it did. Nothing thrives over there in that part of town.
Are you trying to tell me they just tore down my pump handle in? I'll have you know I've had many pumps handled.
What is the name of that fucking bar next to the McDonald's?
BJ's?
Is it BJ's?
I feel like
on
it
11th
is.
Street over
I feel
there?
like it with the mural on the side.
No, the one where they sell the pizza out of it. Orfels or whatever.
You should never be at a bar called Orfels. That sounds like what you do when you had too many drinks. I gotta go to the bathroom in Orfel.
Yeah, these shots I got were absolutely disgusting. I have to go Orfel.
Oh, that's our shot specialty.
You know what I'm talking
A
about,
nice
though? There's that
Orfel.
school, and then across the street from the school is the McDonald's, and then it's a Dunkin' Donuts now. It used to be a Quiznos.
I
And
remember
then
that quiz, that
yeah,
little tiny
the
Quiznos.
tiniest
Okay.
Quiznos in the
Why
entire
can't I
world.
picture that McDonald's?
The McDonald's on 11th Street right there?
Yeah, I know it's there. I just can't like see it in my head. I know
then,
the Quiznos.
And then there's the bar right next to it, and the bar serves pizza, and they had good pizza.
And you can. Does it also sell liquor, like a liquor
Yes,
store?
yes,
Yeah,
it
I've
does.
never been in the bar, but I've been in the liquor store.
Yeah.
Because that's like super.
Because then
close
it's
to
right
Sandy
next door to
Hollow.
that Subway and the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, and there's like a car lot.
Yep, because
Yeah,
it's car
okay.
lot, Arby's right here.
Yep.
And then it's car lot, Pizza Hut, Subway, bar, McDonald's, tiny Quiznos, questionable gas station.
And then across the street is the whole complex.
there,
because
there's the school. Yeah, there's the the eagle.
This is maybe the most specific we've ever been about Rockford.
Because then there's the Taco Bell across the street from the
Right.
O'Reillys.
Right.
And then there's the shopping center because that has like the check cashing place, the most questionable laundromat in Rockford, the All Day Donuts that's right next to it over there, next to the school. And then
that's
because the unemployment office was in that strip, and then they moved out, and
that
nothing
strip
has ever
has
moved.
that Little Caesars,
Dollar
a hip
General
hop store. It's just
that
hip
was
hop
is
store.
It, I think that was the Dollar General, or is the Dollar General?
No, Dollar General's still there.
So
It's
they have the
next to
hip
it.
hop store, the Little Caesars, the Dollar General, the Taco Bell across the street from this small
like in
complex,
the- yeah.
and then Olivio's Tacos also parks a truck in that parking lot all the
I
time.
haven't been around
There's
for
the
that.
branch of the Rockford Public Library
Right.
everyone forgets
Oh
about
my
in the
God, that
corner
one's
over there.
hell.
The CVS on the corner
Yep.
across the street from the Eagle, and then the Eagle itself.
Yeah. I know. Even saying Eagle, that hasn't been a grocery store for like
That's like saying Highlander.
15 years.
When's the last time you saw?
I love Highlander.
Highlander was the best. Remember when you
Highlander
get
on
the
Rural?
Yeah. Oh, you had to go to the one on Rural, or the one that's right up on Alpine there, next to the Alpine Inn restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Always go in and get the bag with the green Highlander guy on it.
Yeah.
Get some Highlander brand cookies and a broaster chicken.
Yeah, the bell is gonna. Yeah,
The bell's gonna break with how
Holy
specific this
shit.
episode's getting.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to take that stroll down 11th Street in Rockford. If you're in town,
Yeah, if you're
Maybe
in town,
avoid it.
yeah, avoid the hell out of it. But if you feel like recanting everywhere we just said,
well, like, cause you go up by fucking
with
what am I
Sandy
thinking
Hollow
of?
or 11th Street,
11th Street,
Broadway,
towards
11th and Broadway,
Broadway, Broadway, Newbury.
because
and
there's that car lot there.
They tore down
and-
everything.
Yeah,
Remember
everything's
when
gone.
The Papa John's and the pump
Yeah,
handle
it's
in,
all gone
and then
now.
the fucking factory.
Was it?
across the street.
What's that fucking pizza place that's right over Via de Roma? That was over on the corner over there for a long.
Yeah,
it was over on the corner for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
and then
Yeah,
they
in like the
moved
little
it-
castle building.
Yeah, in the
and then they
castle
tore the
building, and
castle
then they
down.
moved it because
Right.
my mom worked down on
Yeah,
11th.
this feels like something we
I don't even
need
care.
to
This is
record.
whatever. It's
I
our
know.
podcast. We
There's
can talk
6
about whatever
people
we
who are
want.
like, "Holy shit, I forgot about that."
And then there's a bunch of people from not here who are like, "What the fuck are they
Yeah,
talking
that town
about?"
sounds even worse than it actually.
Oh yeah,
is.
and then there was
those railroad tracks though. When you keep going down 11th
those
toward
crazy
here,
ones.
that thing, I don't even know
That
how
thing will
that's
wreck your
legal.
suspension.
That thing's, and that's by that fucking little sketchy motel. That's like the second most
sketchy one?
sketchiest motel.
and then
in
no,
the
and then you
city.
keep going up past the railroad tracks there, and there's the Benson Stone and Company, which is that really
Right.
nice furniture
Yeah.
store just there for
That
no
makes
reason.
no sense.
Popped in there like a couple of weeks ago, and they have like a cafe in there, and there's just like old people
Yeah,
hanging
I went
out.
in there
like-
once when I was like 6,
And it's
I've
like,
never
what is this
understood
place?
how it has
and then,
been open.
But then, okay, so like the Benson Stone's right here, and then there's that pizza place right here that's never open. Have you noticed that? It's always got the bars.
That's
on the
also
window.
right on railroad tracks.
Yeah,
like up. The
right.
big-
Yeah, because there's the railroad tracks,
Yeah.
and then there's the pizza place right next to the railroad tracks.
Right.
Probably why the pizza place shut down. They were rattling the pizza ovens, and the pizzas got flat.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you think about 11th Street, it doesn't make any sense.
No, there's nothing
'Cause
about
in
11th Street that
between,
makes
like,
sense.
Benson's,
There's the auto zone.
and-
There's the auto zone, and there's the shitty Burger King when you get up past Broadway.
right,
there.
like that area, and like around 15th, that fucking place is a nightmare.
That's a war
hellhole.
zone.
Yeah, that like
that's
whole
our
stretch.
Chirac.
Yeah, that's what my fucking cousin lived on 15th, and it was wild.
Yeah,
I also got my basketball taken by a kid on 15th when I was like 22 and he was like 14.
Yeah,
he won and he was not playing games.
I had some friends that live off of like, it was like 15th and 6th, I think it was.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, and then there's that Walgreens over there.
Yeah, that
and
Walgreens.
Then Kishwaukee with the catch and that fucking the dump or whatever it is next to the fucking like weird
the Bear scrap metal or whatever that's right over there. Yeah, because they got.
Have you ever been in Bear scrap metal to recycle some cans?
Yeah, me and Ham used to go there all the time, and we would scrap stuff. We were scrapping other stuff and not cans.
The cans. Have we talked about? I just talked to someone about this.
We've talked about the
cans.
Yeah, we've talked about this recently on the show. I swear.
Not having money until you have a garbage bag of unrinsed pop cans
that have been
crushed
and
peel
stamped
apart. And the smell of the fucking old cans, and then you make $12.50.
Yeah,
and you're like, I want to die.
Yeah,
I'll never want to fucking do this.
Yeah, we were ripping apart a car that was all aluminum in the body, and like we looked online and saw that aluminum prices were like super high for some reason. But then we took it down there and we went to go sell it, and they were like, aluminum? No, super low right now, historic lows. Because we spent like hours and hours, and we got like all the best, big, heaviest parts. In the back of my truck, they gave us like $13.50 or something like that.
It's like when you get rid of a car, and you're like, I got $78 for an entire car. What are you gonna do with it? I feel like I could have just done.
I know that's what I'm afraid about with the truck. I want to get it towed to LKQ, but I'm afraid the tow is gonna cost more than what they're gonna give me for the truck.
Probably, yeah. Matt got something for his, but yeah, my fucking whatever my. A Grand Am I had, they gave me $78.
I mean, I remember when
all right, bye guys, we're gonna talk.